Hey guys, happy Friday. I wanted to come here in my living room. Don't ask why. I just wanted to kind of do like a sit down clip for a few minutes to kind of explain what's been going on, what's been kind of new as of yesterday. Yesterday, the director and I had a pretty big conversation. We've come to terms that unfortunately the way my hand is and the way everything's been going, for right now, it is not feasible for me to continue doing organ lessons with. Reason being is because I have zero piano technique. I can't figure out what fingers get what notes, and I'm always changing that, and that's not right. My wrist is just is like going down under the keyboard, like the manuals. I'm diverging a little bit, so this channel now is going to be more piano based for the next couple of years, because we decided that for the next couple years I am going to be taking full-blown piano lessons with a really good teacher. And I'm sure he'll find me a teacher because he knows a lot of piano teachers and he knows a lot of people. Unfortunately, I have to withdraw from Central, do a leave of absence. I don't know how long I can do a leave of absence for, but if the school allows me to do a leave of absence, I'll do a leave of absence because I do have an intention of coming back. I will go back to Central. I will do their organ program there. And I think when I come back, I'll be more confident. The fall of 2020, I will then coming back officially. I would have to find a job. And no, I'm not going back full-time. I'm going back part-time for a job. My availability will be a lot more open, kind of. So the downside is, unfortunately, I'm not singing anymore with the cathedral, which is totally fine. We decided that I knew in myself in general the last probably month I've been struggling with the material at the cathedral, because you guys know the cathedral's like ×5 kicked up a notch because the material's new every single week. But I have a cantor job, and what I decided to do with that cantor job is I'm going to hop into their actual church choir. So the church choir is probably not very big. It's small, which is fine, probably better for me, and that way I can sing with them, do their Christmas services or whatever. Then I can also stay and do the chapel choir at the chapel, which is nice. Next lesson, I am going to start doing piano work, a little bit of piano work with him. I think we only have like 3 or 4 lessons left and we're done. I feel like I need, and he feels that I need to take the step backwards, get some kind of a job, work to pay piano lessons, because I have a feeling those piano lessons are going to be expensive. They're not going to be cheap. On this channel, you guys will be seeing more piano work. I'm going to miss the cathedral. I still get to go help him out, go help him and his assistant out every week and do their notes. So that's good. And I like how he's upfront with me and he's like, I'm treating you like my own daughter, and I'm telling you, do not take any more loans out. So the loans I have out right now, I think will probably get paid at some point in 6 months. Going back to lessons, and I think at that point I'll be a lot better, but the only catch is I have to practice for 2 hours every single day, or else this plan that we have is not going to work. So that is where I stand right now with the organ journey. It's on pause for the time being. I mean, eventually the director said I could come and play for him from time to time, which is good, so you can kind of see how I'm progressing. I'll still be at the cathedral, like on the weekly. I just won't be there for service, which is fine. And the director's not stopping the program at the school, so yeah, I'm sure he'll have more people in the program and I can ask him how the program's going and how it's doing and how are his new students and the whole 9 yards. Has he gotten any new students? And I mean, it'll be a fun little thing to kind of catch up with him over time. Alright, so it's been some time since I recorded that, and I'm gonna tell you guys, I feel defeated because I feel like I did everything for like no reason. Like, I left my job. Yes, I hated the job, but I'm glad that I'm no longer in that job. But I do get also the other side of the picture. I get where the director's coming from, and I get why he wants to do what he does, and I respect him for that. I understand why he's doing what he's doing, and I want nothing but the utter respect from him, and I want him to give me nothing but the most, I guess, proper advice that you can give someone, if that makes any sense. And now I'm not going back with my old teacher, and I'm going with someone totally new. I'm kind of curious to see where I'm going to be in 3 months time from now. I do have an electric piano at my house that I won from like a couple years, like many moons ago, but if I need a grand piano, which I do have access to, and the chapel has access to a grand piano, does that mean I have to do recitals too? Oh my gosh, I pray to God I don't have to do recitals. I hate doing recitals. Like, I hate doing recitals. I did some recital work with my teacher. Little kids who were like 5 years old, 10 years old, 15 years old, and I was 28. My goal is by the time I'm 30, hopefully I'll have some of this piano stuff done, and then I could continue my organ journey. So by the time I'm 34, I will then probably have my bachelor's done, and then from there I can go and get my master's. So by the time I'm 36, I hope I can have everything mastered. my bachelor and my master's, because I think my master's like 2 years if I'm not mistaken. My mom says I probably ran myself into deep waters too quickly, and that kind of showed, and the director probably saw it, of course. I knew he was going to see at some point that I'm struggling with the pieces and with the work. Maybe I'm not ready to tackle those crazy pieces and I need to start on lower ends of the choir to work my way up. And I'll talk to you guys later. Bye guys, so today you find me in my house. I kind of want to sit down for a minute or two and kind of explain what happened yesterday kind of thing at the church I'm like hired to sing at kind of thing. I got kind of an offer yesterday, which was where I sing now. I only kept my availability to Saturdays, and now I opened up my availability to do also Sundays as well. So that means extra cash for me. I mean, if you want, I can join your choir too. What would that entail? Would that be like a section leader kind of thing, or what would we really looking at? I guess the choir does sing every single week, and I know that with me right now in school, and they have like rehearsals smack dab in the middle of the week. It's Wednesday. I was like, well, you know, if you do lead a section or whatever in the women, I can still add it on that you helped out with the choir, and that can be like an extra $50. I think that would be like maybe an every other week thing or something. I don't know, depending on how. I think I have to be like at rehearsal with the choir. I can't just show up and sing kind of thing because they won't know how I sound. And then also I got this really cool opportunity from him that I could possibly be his like assistant organist or something, which is really cool. He has to run it by the priest at the parish, and he has to run it also by the secretary. This would be something for like Lent or Christmas. The chorus at the church does a lot more complicated things in like Lent and Advent season than they per se would during the regular year. So during those two times of the year, he, I guess, wants me to accompany the choir. He would be conducting the actual choir. That's only twice a year, but that's okay. It's a perfect experience for me to kind of get myself through the bandwagon and kind of see what happens. So I would kind of get like an apprenticeship kind of thing maybe at some point at the church. It's a nice little church. I think it's like a perfect place for me to start off at, and I'm actually shocked. It's like God took away the cathedral, but then God gave me this whole other thing at the other church, which is saying I'm super excited to see where this is gonna go. I'll be honest, for right now, I think I find it a little better than the cathedral. I mean, don't get me wrong, the cathedral's a beautiful building, beautiful place. Like I said, you need to be on a very high level there, and I'm not there yet. I'll get there one day, but not right now. So right now I gotta start lower and work my way up. I'm gonna go practice, and I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Bye!